Welcome back to the Armchair Meddler, where I review news videos, usually of a sensational nature, and I give you my opinion. Even though you didn't ask for my opinion, that's what makes me the Armchair Meddler. So let's see, what video do we have on tap today? All right, we got some thieves being creative. Let's see here. Thieves ripping AirPods out of victims' ears in Manhattan. Wow, very creative thievery here. So yeah, before we get into this video, I want to remind you that I have not watched this video previously, so I will experience it with you for the first time. But before we do that, please make sure you are subscribed and also press that like button. So let's not delay, let's get right into this video.
21 victims, 21 incidents. The most recent happened here at 9th Avenue and West 33rd in Chelsea. The NYPD looking for 4 suspects. Detectives say they're wanted for grand larceny. Police say 21 victims have reported similar incidents. In all the cases, pricey headphones were snatched off their heads, specifically Apple AirPods Max headphones. The suspects on 2 different mopeds passing by and grabbing the headphones. 2 suspects per moped, detectives say.
That's crazy.
The Apple headphones retail about $500 each. According to police, the pattern involves 8 male victims and 13 female victims, all of them targeted in Manhattan, many during the day. The surveillance video you're looking at shows 2 of the 4 suspects police are looking for. You can see one of the mopeds and one of the suspects holding 2 different headphones. This surveillance from Washington Square Park.
That's awful. I'm not really surprised.
Those headsets are easy to sell.
John Jay criminal justice professor Michael Alcazar says bad guys committing crimes on mopeds is nothing new.
These criminals are taking these mopeds because it's a quick getaway, right? They can sneak up on their victims and take off.
We've reported on several of those incidents. In one case last year, 2 men tried to snatch a necklace from a female victim in the Upper East Side. The victim and her friend walking on the sidewalk. You can see she ended up on the ground. When it comes to protecting yourself in a crime like this, here's some...
I mean, just to see this video, it's just so disgusting to see somebody do that, knock this young lady to the ground, trying to snatch her necklace. And I don't know, it just makes me wonder, how do these thugs, they're working in teams, how do these thugs find each other? I mean, is there some sort of, I don't know, like online matchup site, you know, similar to a dating site that's like thugsmeet.com? I'm trying to figure out, how do they locate each other to figure out, hey, yeah, this is the crime that we want to do, you know, do you share this similar interest? It's just, I just don't understand this mindset.
advice.
They should just not fight back. It's just property. You don't want it to escalate to something worse.
In the recent headphones...
You know what? So first I'm going to say, don't take my advice, but you know what? I feel like people, if they are able to, physically able to, I believe that they need to fight back, because I'm sorry, but these punks, they need to learn a lesson. Okay? They need to actually get some punishment. I especially believe in the case of that young lady who was knocked down like that. I'm sorry, those guys, they need to pay right there in the street, because this is just, I mean, that's disgusting what they did to that young lady. I mean, yeah, if you can't fight back, if it's too dangerous, don't do it. But I'm sorry, sometimes people, they need to fight back against people like this who like to prey on others, who like to prey on those who are smaller than them.
Crime pattern, no reported injuries, according to the NYPD. The first reported incident happened on January 28th in Chelsea. The victim, a 22-year-old male. Soho, East Village, Greenwich Village, just a few of the different locations police say victims have been targeted. 8 of the incidents happened on February 18th. In one of those cases, a 19-year-old female victim was the target here at 9th and West 33rd.
Okay, so a question that I have is, where are the police in all of this? Okay, they need to set up a sting operation. It needs to be something where a decoy goes out there undercover officer needs to go out there wearing his AirPods. I'm sorry, maybe I called it earpods earlier, but wearing their AirPods, walking around and wait for one of these hoodlums to show up, or two of these hoodlums, whatever, and bust them right there on the spot.
If you have any information on this most recent crime trend, the NYPD is asking you to call Crime Stoppers.
Okay, so yeah, there you see the cowards riding away on their scooter after they robbed a young lady, a small petite young lady, so proud of themselves. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this episode of the Armchair Meddler. This sort of activity just disgusts me. Yeah, the police, they just need to go undercover with this. Just have a decoy officer walk around with the AirPods on, and then once AirPods, I guess they're called, whatever they're called, walk around with the headphones on, and as soon as these guys show up, tackle them off of these scooters, knock them to the ground, and handcuff them. But yeah, I'm sorry, I can't stand crimes like this. I mean, I don't like any crime, but just, you can't have anything nice nowadays without somebody doing something like this, it seems. But anyhow, that's going to wrap up this episode of the Armchair Meddler. Once again, if you're unsubscribed, please subscribe. And also press that like button, and we hope to see you on the next video.